fam, welcome back to the Command Center. Okay, where we put actual pen to paper, you understand me, and get down to business, you understand me, not business, you understand? Okay, welcome back, Anime Sunday, we under that Metroid trend. Let me get y'all in here. Welcome back to the Command Center, man, and let y'all get a look at where we are on our picture. So, man, we getting close, man. What? Would you take a look at that? We on them legs tonight. So, man, yeah, you understand me? What? Let's get it ready, man. We got get your hype music. Get your hype music together. You dig? Let me get the power gloves off. I keep a pair of power gloves. You understand me? Yeah, I play video games. You understand me? I'll tell you what. Play video games, you better get you some gloves. If you play them like I play them, you understand me? Or you gonna have calluses on your hands, man. You understand me? You don't want no calluses on your hands. Let's get back into this Anime Sunday with this Metroid Dread. We got a little leg work to do, it seems like, man. You understand me? I was looking earlier at the picture, and I'm like, man, I need to make a few more, I need to go in here with a few more lines. I'm gonna need that sky blue tonight with that dark blue. You understand me? With that violet again. Yeah, man. I hope you guys are doing great, man. Yeah. Welcome back to the Command Center, man. We finna get it in. Yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that Mega Man look, man, and that well, you guys definitely enjoyed that that game we never played before on the Command Center, that Neo Geo, crazy $1,000 game, Metal Slug. Yeah, man, that's a cold game. I never played that on the channel either until then. So, man, yeah, I almost kicked myself. I said, man, we ain't never played Metal, and you know, it's like 7 of them, man. Plus the Metal Slug X game that they wanted $2,300 or $2,700 for. I'm like, oh my God. I went online, man, just out of curiosity to see how much would that AES system be. I think I'm gonna pick up an AES, man. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Neo Geo AES. And I'm gonna buy that multi-card. I'm not buying no $1,000 card though. I'm gonna buy that multi-card with it, with all the Neo Geo games on it. I got the emulators and I got all the games already on the emulator. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the actual system itself, cause like it's the only system, fam, that I never had. Yeah, that I always wanted. So I'm gonna go pick that up. And that's gonna be on the bucket list. You dig? You understand me? Yeah, man. We got that on the bucket list. We gonna do that. You understand me? We gonna pick one of them up, but we just ain't gonna buy none of them $100 million, $1,000 games. Yeah, we're gonna choose a cheaper way. Yeah. We on this leg, man. Look at that Metroid Dread, man. What? Yeah, we gotta come in here with this pen. Cause I found out we got some more. We're gonna come right here. Yeah, we got another shark that comes all the way up here. Yup. And comes back out. Yeah, and if we got that on that leg, we definitely got it on this one. But this one kind of looks different. So we're gonna do it exactly like it looks on here. Yeah, man. Them guys still into it. About man, they got GTA 6 on deck. Now they got GTA 6 in that controversial mess that we was talking about. Yeah, man, they got GTA 6 in the mess now. Now I don't know how they got GTA 6 in that mess. But GTA 6 is involved in the mess now too. Oh my God, man. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. We're gonna be pretty much really focusing on this leg right here tonight, instead of both legs, cause we ain't gonna have enough time to do no whole bunch. That 30 little minutes or half an hour go by so fast when you trying to get something done, man. And they say time flies when you're having fun. You dig? Yeah, and it really does. You understand me? Let me tell you that right now. We're gonna come out with this. Yeah, man, we get done with this, it's over with, man. Somebody gonna love this picture, man. Just let me know how many times they ask you about it. Oh my God, yeah, man. Yeah, that Neo Geo. I think I seen one for like $500. Now, like I said, the AES system, I think it was like $700 when it first came out back in the 90s, early 90s. It was $700, and you only got the system with a controller. But it comes with one of them arcade sticks. Yeah. That's the only system that come with a 6-button setup arcade stick, man. And it's a genuine arcade stick. Yeah, that's the only system I ever seen that come with an arcade stick instead of a controller. Now they got newer, the CD-based Neo Geo system. It came with kind of like a controller. Yeah, that was that one came with kind of like a controller. But the original AES, and I didn't know, fam, you can buy a home console version of the MVS, which is the arcade hardware itself. Yeah, I did not know that, man. I'm like, what? Yeah, you can buy an actual I'm gonna have to come with that blue down here too. So this is gonna be here. This is gonna be in here. And then we're gonna have to come with lines in here and continue this strip. Yeah, this gonna be a raw picture right here. Like I said, fam, we got that bleach coming up next. And man, that's gonna be crazy. I got to looking at some bleach pictures. So man, I got a nice one picked out with all the main guys on it. Ichigo, Renji, Captain Hisugaya, Rukia. I got a picture with all them on it. And I ain't forgot about my fade out down here. I'm gonna show y'all how that's gonna fade out. That's gonna look crazy. Let me fade that out, that leg out. Man. Woo! Okay, let's line it up with this ink. We want everything lined up. Cause see, when we get the color, ain't no going back. It's over with. Yeah, man, like I said, that AES, I didn't know you could buy a home version of the MVS, which is the arcade hardware. Yeah, it's the arcade actually. They got it shrunk down to a home console size, and it takes the actual MVS carts. You got AES carts and MVS carts. The AES carts is the home console version. But you know what I ain't never understood about them guys is, even in the home AES versions of all of those games that they release, you can actually set the cartridge to play the arcade, the MVS mode. So yeah, you could choose on all Neo Geo cartridges. You could choose the arcade. If you want to play the actual arcade game that you played at the you want everything that was in the arcade, Samurai Showdown, you could actually play the arcade MVS version of that game on an AES through the cart, or you can play the homemade Samurai Showdown that they made. You know what I'm saying? I think you can control like the rounds, how many rounds they fight, the time limit. Now, if you play the arcade version, you can't control the time and all that. It's gonna play just like the arcade version. You understand? Yeah, see, that's the difference. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yeah, they know what they doing, man. Them boys raw, man. SNK, man. You understand me? Matter of fact, we're gonna be taking a look at one of their spectacular games here real soon on the channel called Kabuki Clash on Fight Night Friday night. Man, legendary game. Go look it up. Kabuki Clash, man. I think it say out west of Eden or something like that. Yeah, it's a cold game. I didn't even know that it was a Neo Geo game until I started it up. And you know, Neo Geo got them certain sounds, man. You understand me? When I heard how it sounded, when I pushed start, and then when it came on it, there go the guy showing you how to showing you what all the buttons are for, and that only does that on the Neo Geo. That only Neo Geo games do that. They show you what button is what, and they got them certain sounds. So I knew immediately that it was a Neo Geo game. I said, man, Kabuki Clash? Yeah, I had seen that game before, but I did not know it was a Neo Geo game. We're gonna be checking that out on Friday night, man. Next Tuesday night, arcade night, we got a killer game to take a look at. We got that I don't think we played this game on the Command Center yet. We got that Captain Commando by Capcom, man. What? Yeah, man, they ain't playing on that. I don't think I even played that yet. It's a lot of games, man. I got a lot of games, man. So sometimes what I do is I'll go back in my backlog and see what games that I done played and what games I ain't played. And I'll know by the backlog what games I ain't played before on the channel. Because, you know, all the games that I done played are pretty much on that list. So, and all the games, and I'm gonna know because the game won't appear on my backlog list. Yeah. If I was you and you run a channel, keep a backlog list. Otherwise, you'll start playing the same games. You understand me? And who wants to see the same games? Yeah. So I had to go do that, so I could come up with some new games, man. Let's get into some new stuff we ain't played on the retro channel, man. You dig? You understand me? What? Okay, we're gonna go in here, all in here with blue. Then we're gonna make some of this blue. We're gonna make some of this dark blue. And we get to getting into it. This video may be 2 videos long. This one here. Okay. Man, they ain't playing on the techno and the what? Okay, they got my music to get what? You understand me? Yeah, that Mega Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's hard to play them games. When I got done with that video, on that Mega Man video, I went back and tried to get through that, man. You cannot hardly play them games. Them platforming games like that don't work good on them games. Wasn't made to be played like that. They were made to be played with a controller. You know what I mean? You'll see like Mario World and all them games. You can play the games with that stick, but you ain't gonna do very well with that stick, man. Because 9 times out of 10, you used to playing it in its original form, with the controller. Yeah. That's how you used to playing it. Yeah, so that you can learn though. It's a learning curve. You can learn if you play it that way long enough. I ain't gonna never say you can't learn it, but yeah, you ain't gonna. Yeah, and it makes it so bad. I got controllers for that pedestal that works on all of these, but the buttons, I had set the buttons wrong. When I first got the pedestal, I went in there because I wanted to play, what was that I wanted to play? Marvel vs. Capcom or something like that. And I set the buttons up fight style. You know what I mean? And then I couldn't even get back in there to change the buttons, man. So I gotta go back in there and map and look at the other side and see how that side is set. And set it back, you know, and leave it that way, man. Because they worked okay. They worked okay the way they had them. They just had all the hard kicks. The first button. If you play Street Fighter, the first buttons is the soft punch and the soft kick. They had them at the first buttons in the hard. They had the hards at the first, but as the first two buttons, and the softs as the last two buttons. Yeah, so if you play Street Fighter, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you can't play like that. You can, but yeah, you're gonna tend to go down. You're gonna tend to think you pushing hard, but you really be pushing the soft. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, you're gonna find out real fast. I couldn't even play Mario World. On that thing, man, and yeah, cause they got the punch, but they got the jump button in the wrong. Yeah, the jump and the run are in the wrong. But like I said, if you get one of them machines, man, you make sure you don't go in there messing with them buttons, cause they're gonna come. Some of your games you may not be able to play unless you go in there and mess with them buttons. But when you go in there and do that, you taking a risk of messing up something, man. Yeah. And then if you don't know, now if you know how to go in there and do it and come up out of there, you smooth. You know what I mean? Because you know you got people that know. Yeah, I know people that know how to go in there. And come out of there like a pro. You understand me? My son, he go in there and come out of there like a pro. You like, man, what'd you do, man? Yeah, man, I tried to say, yeah, man, they hear you, but me, yeah, I go in there, man, it's over with, man. I'm gonna mess up the whole, you understand me? Yeah, yeah, if the game could talk, it'd say, hey, you stay out of here. You did! Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't playing with you, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. I was getting into that game I was telling you guys about that everybody's playing, man. Matter of fact, I think I got it over here. Hold on. In fact, I think I got that game on location, man. What? Yeah, man. This game everybody's playing. It's an older game. But everybody start playing it again. I originally got the game to play it in VR. I'm gonna download it on PC. I was telling you guys about it. Alien Isolation. I got it for the Xbox, so I've been playing it standard on the Xbox One X. You understand me? Yeah, this is a cold game, man. It's just, and I've been watching people play this game in VR. So you know, man, it's crazy, and it's times 10 already. I'm gonna tell you something. We played Resident Evil Biohazard 7. When Resident Evil Biohazard 7 came out, it was not in VR at first. It was regular it was a regular standard game. And it was scary. It was crazy. It was crazy. Resident Evil 7. It was crazy when we first played it regularly. Then they got that VR update. Man, some people couldn't even play the game. I'm gonna say that for the Village, and I ain't gonna say it for Resident Evil 4, because Resident Evil 4 really wasn't no scary Resident Evil, man, to me, man. Resident Evil 4 was not really that scary, man. It wasn't that scary, but Resident Evil 8, I'm gonna say Resident Evil 8, really Resident Evil 8, man. Resident Evil 8, man. Oh my God, man. Yeah, they done reached a whole new terror. A whole new terror threat. Yeah, man, on that Resident Evil, man. Yeah, I don't see no. I'm like, how are you gonna go through this game? Like, I played that. Now, we had already went through Resident Evil 7 regularly. So when we got that VR update, when I tell you we weren't ready for that VR update, we wasn't ready for it, man. Now, my nephew, he done went through that game 2 or 3 times standardly. I put him in the helmet and let him play a VR style. He couldn't even finish the game. He was like, it's a different game like this. I was like, I know it's a different game, like, cause you dare, you in the environment. It's so the game, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. Some standard games that you play standard, totally different in VR. Cause you there. You understand me? Yeah, when they redone Wipeout, when they made Wipeout, cause when Wipeout Omega Collections came out, it wasn't in VR at first. It was just a standard Wipeout game. You understand me? And you take them jumps and them flips for granted while you playing that game standardly. You understand me? You jump real high, you go down. You know you jumped and you flipped and everything, and you get your boosts and everything, but you don't take that literally. When it came out in VR, them same jumps. Now them leaps, them ain't jumps no more, they leaps now. You understand me? Yeah. Now every time you take one, you feel it in your gut. Yeah, like a roller coaster ride. Yeah, it's not the same. Because here we go again, you in the environment, man. You in the environment. It's totally different, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man, especially if you ain't never played the VR game before, man. Especially, you should try a game that you play standardly. And play it in VR. Find a game that you can play both ways. You understand me? It's crazy, man. I got that, what is that? Anime game. We played it all first season on Anime Sunday. We used to play an anime game first, and then we would get into the drawing. And we played that game. Man, I'm gonna have to come back with you on that one, because I forgot what it was called. I still got that game too. And it came out. It came out regularly, but they put it in VR. They had made a VR version. They had updated it and gave it a VR update. Totally different game in VR. You be in this mech. You be controlling this mech. Oh, Zone of the Enders. I got that for the PlayStation VR. That's an anime game. Man, you in the anime. You understand? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's all I can say, man. It's a totally different game in VR than it was than playing it standardly. You know what I mean? If like you could take some games. I seen some guy. I don't know how they done that, man. I don't know how these guys did that, but they have Mario in VR. Yeah, I was like, man, how did they do? Man, these guys are amazing, man. I swear to God, man. They was playing Mario in VR, man. The jumps and all, man. Yeah, it was crazy, man. And they wasn't looking at it sideways. They was going down the world. You know, I don't know how they did that, man. It was crazy, man. They had Mario Kart like that. I seen them, Mario Kart, the same way. We're gonna fade out down here anyway, so we might as well make this black. Anyway, we're just trying to put some dark in here, but we want to use this ink before we use that black pencil. Man, man, that's gonna look raw, man. What? Go in there, man, get it right, man. What? We're gonna come up here and make this a little darker. Man, yeah, that's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be crazy. We don't want the whole thing to be dark. We just want some pieces of it dark. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The command demand a center, man. Yeah. See, now we're gonna come in here, down here, and we're gonna go blue. No, we're gonna go gray. We're gonna go gray down there, because we want that to look different. So we're gonna go gray. If we got a gray on deck. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. We should have a gray or a pencil that we can use like a gray. You dig? Oh my God, I got a gray. What? Is that gray? Oh my God. So we're gonna take this gray. We're gonna come in here and color this side panel. Separate it. Then we're gonna put some black behind it. And it's gonna give it that same look as we getting. Oh, yeah, you understand me? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Metroid Dread, man. Great week tomorrow. We jump back into that Metroid Prime, man. We're gonna get that we should definitely get the plasma beam tomorrow. We can get the return to what is that? The Phazon Mines. Yeah, Phazon Mines. We're gonna return to the Phazon Mines. Yeah, cause man, it's a lot. But we gonna go to a different way that we couldn't have went before, because we wouldn't have been able to see. That's why we got that. Now I know why we got that X-ray visor. Remember why we got that X-ray visor. The X-ray visor, we could only go, remember when we got to the Phazon Mines, we could only go so far. And then it was a gate, it was a room we got in. And we couldn't go no further because we couldn't see no where to jump to. Yeah, it's a level on there like that. So we're gonna go back to that room with that plasma beam. You understand me? Yeah. We're gonna return. Okay, now how we gonna do that? We're gonna come up like this with this gray. Oh yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, they ain't playing on it on techno side tonight. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. This Metroid, man. Did I tell y'all I went on YouTube, man, and got to looking, man, you know, at other drawings of Metroid, of Samus, man. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, my drawing stood out big time. I seen a couple that were drawn on on something like my Herion. Now they were spectacular, but that you're doing it on a Herion. You understand me? You're doing it on an electric tablet. I'm talking about pencil wares like this. Man, we left them, man. We left them, man. I could not find not one picture that looked at it as real as this picture did, drawn like this. Yeah, it amazed me. I just knew I was gonna find somebody that draws Samus, you know what I mean, realistically, by hand. No, I never did. The only realistic pictures I found were drawn on one of them tablets. And now they were beyond this picture. But they was drawn on that electric tavern. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe that, man. I was like, man, we killed them like that? What? Yeah, this crazy, man. This picture gonna be off the chain. We want to go in here with blue, because this is blue. Yeah, we just knocking this on out. Just gonna line that, and then we're gonna come back in there with that violet double colors, because that's exactly how that look. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Yeah, we're gonna we're probably gonna have a pretty long episode tomorrow on that Metroid Prime. It's probably gonna be 2 videos also. So know that most of them videos that when I play Metroid Prime, because that's a long game, man. If you're gonna play that, your video gonna be long anyway. If you're gonna play that, that's not a short game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you what, the Mega Mans we were playing, them are not short games. Them, you know what I mean? Them are long games, man. I'm just walking you guys. See, it's a lot of people that watch this channel that ain't never seen that game before. Yeah, there's some people, believe it or not. I know you like, man, how could you have never seen Mega Man? There's some people that ain't never seen. It's always somebody that don't know what you know already, man. I'm telling you, man. It's always somebody that don't know what you know. You know what I mean? Your buddy may know, and everybody in your circle may know. But it's somebody that don't know. Always. I found that out. Always somebody that don't know what you know already. Yeah. So it's somebody that watched that and like, man, what's that? You know what I mean? Sometimes I get responses on games that I thought everybody knew. That Street Fighter EX. I got a couple of hits asking me what's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. What Street Fighter is that? Yeah, I knew because it's an older Street Fighter. It's in 3D. That was the first 3D Street Fighter. Street Fighter EX. Yeah. And but a lot of people ain't never seen that. Cause I remember seeing somebody playing. They was playing Street Fighter Alpha. They was playing Street Fighter Alpha 2 or 3. And they was on a certain board. They was on a certain level. And I was like, man, what Street Fighter is this? I ain't never seen this Street Fighter. I had seen it. I just had never seen that board that they were fighting on. You know what I mean? So sometimes you can be, yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, man, I ain't never seen that board. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I thought it was a whole different Street Fighter just because that one board he had got on that I had never seen before. You know what I mean? But I seen he was fighting Guy. Oh, Final Fight. You know, Guy from Final Fight is in Street Fighter Alpha. Yeah. So he was fighting Guy on some board. I'm like, man, what Street Fighter? When I seen the board, I'm just judging it off the board that they fighting on. I never seen that level that they were fighting on. So I'm like, man, he was like, this Street Fighter Alpha 2. I was like, oh man, I guess they got different boards on them. Yeah, different backgrounds on certain Street Fighter. They had one of them games for the, I don't know which one that was, man. They had one of them Street Fighter Alpha games for the Sega Saturn. And let me tell you right now, man, you could fight 2 peoples at the same time on this particular version. I don't know what version of that game was that, man. You would be fighting, you'd be like Ryu, but you'd be fighting like Guile and Ken at the same time. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, how you do that? Yeah, but man, it kept up. It was amazing how the Sega Saturn kept up with all them characters and all that, all what everybody was doing. That's a lot to compute. That's a lot on a CPU. There's 3 characters on the screen. Yeah, man, you're gonna expect some slowdown, man. You know what I mean? But no, not on that. They had a RAM card for the Sega Saturn. You get that RAM card, you got an arcade machine at your house. I ain't even lying. You know, if you didn't have the RAM, in that game, that particular version of Street Fighter Alpha came with a RAM card. Yeah, I don't know what version of that game. I probably got that version on the Hyperspin drop. I think I've seen that on the Hyperspin drop. I'm gonna go look and see what version what version of the game that is, man. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. He started fighting 2 people at the same. I'm like, man, yeah, I ain't never seen that before. Yeah, I guess called some kind of bonus round or some kind of way that you can fight 2 of them at the same time on there, man. I never knew that until, yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, we talking about fading out over that. That black pencil, we talking about fading out. Okay, man. Okay, keys. Okay, I hear you. I hear keys in the background. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Then we're going to go on here on this side and do the same thing. Make it dark. We'll go dark to light. That's what we want to do. Yeah, this going to be crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Then we're going to get our trusty tissue. But we actually are going to go over this whole picture with the pastels anyway. So we're going to do that with the tissue too, with them chalks right here. So yeah. So it's going to be smoothed out anyway. Yeah, that helps smooth it out. Yeah. Now I'm going to take the same black pencil and go in here and mix it with this ink. Just to give it some depth, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. All that count, man. All that count, man. Believe me, all that stuff count, man. Now where that gray is right here. I'm gonna come through here one more time with this gray. Make sure you guys can see, yeah. Just to come on top of this. Now that I smoothed it out with that. See, this gonna make it look exactly like I want it to look. Because now I can go over the top of it with the gray. Now that's what I'm talking. Oh my God, that's what I'm talking. See, if you're gonna do it right, man, or don't do it at all. You understand me? Yeah, man. What? You understand me? Do it right or don't do it at all. Get out of there, man. You playing. Get out of there. Now, that's crazy right there. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. You're gonna come all the way over here with this gray. We just got a blue tint right there. We're gonna come way over here. Keep on doing that, man. Like I said, fam, all we got now is this other leg, and we got this word. That word gonna make the bottom of her come out. But that background, that red background that we gon' oh, it's gonna be crazy when we drop that red background on here. Yeah, it's over with. That's gonna make that red down here and that red in the background, that's gonna make the picture. And I see why they got it like that too. I see why they got it like that. It's gonna make them stand out. It's gonna make her stand out much more than out on the picture. They draw Mega Man like that too, man. They always put him in a background, a strong background to make him stand out. You know what I mean? They always do that. Hardcore color background. Like the background might be green or turquoise, but it's gonna be a strong color to make that blue on him pop. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's that leg, man. What? That's that leg? What? Yeah, man. What? We coming along, man. We coming along. Okay, there we go, man. What? Okay, we're gonna get out of here on this. Yeah, but that's what we wanted to do. We get some more on it, and then we come back, we're gonna take care of this other leg. You understand me? And then we're gonna get on that what is that? Is that the whole? No, just the dread at the bottom. Just the dread at the bottom is red. And then that background at the top, and then we gonna get somebody a picture, man. You understand me? And it's gonna be crazy. Put it on your wall, man. You understand me? I'm gonna sign at the command center. You understand me? To whoever win that picture, man. Let me let y'all get a look at it. I didn't let y'all get a look at that. Okay, man. Look at that leg, man. Look at that leg. Look at that leg. What? You understand me? We ain't playing no games up in here, man. What? It's over with. Let me bring you in a little more. Yeah, man. Look at that. See, that leg looks steel in the middle now. Yeah, and the surroundings are blue, so that's how that was on that picture. I was like, man, okay, I see, but see, I can straighten out anything. You understand me? I'm gonna tell you something. If you're an artist and you drawing a picture, ain't no mistake. You could correct any mistake. You can blend a mistake back into. You could take a mistake and make it part of the picture, blend it into the picture if you know what you're doing. You understand me? And you made a mistake, but the average person ain't gonna even know you made a mistake. Yeah, I learned that a long time ago, man. Ain't no mistakes if cause you the artist. So it can't be no mistakes. Don't forget, thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all already know I'm from out of town. Okay, holla, we gonna get out of here, holla.